Guys, sorry about the view of this video, but I've not got a mask or nothing like that, and as you know, under terms of my fucking probation, I'm not allowed to put my basement video, you know what I mean? In the group chat today, like, see, it's a hunting team, right? You're always remembering the bad, you know what I mean? Like, you're always remembering, like, the chats you had to go through, the fucking, the guys that got away. Like, it's never fun, you know what I mean? But then, in the group chat today, we're sitting there talking, and I realised that, like, we have had our fun times, you know what I mean? And, like, one time, I'll tell you about, right? We just stung the pedo that was going bald up in Edinburgh, and he fucking tried to run. We had to hold him. Can't remember his fucking name, it slipped my mind. We stung him twice. I'll write it in the comments once I get it. But we're sitting in the polo station, Edinburgh polo station, the big old fashioned one, in this big massive fucking room. There was maybe 15 years, 16 years. Now, Bobby Main, right, was always a big quiet guy. You knew he'd have your back. You knew the guy can have a fucking tear up and all that, right? But he's a quiet guy, right? So we just thought he was a reserved, quiet, hard man, you know what I mean? That day in the police station changed it all. For the minute he opened his mouth, right? Because this is like, right, we've been sitting an hour and a half, say, right, waiting on these cunts to come and take statements. They're taking the piss at us, you know what I mean? There's holding us there as long as they possibly can. But Bobby opens his mouth and lets rip. And all of a sudden, cunts are collapsing, man, with laughter, you know what I mean? Like, the boy had us rolling about in fucking laughter, you know what I mean? The stories he was telling us. It wasn't about anybody or about anything in particular. It was just mad shit he was telling us and all that, and like, jokes and all that. He had us fucking rolling about, like, my stomach was actually sore cause of him, you know what I mean? Like, fucking, my stomach was, you know how when you laugh that hard, your stomach pure tightens up? It was like that, right? And my stomach was actually sore, and I was actually having to try and cover my ears, right? To stop hearing them talking, to stop hearing the jokes, because I had to stop myself from laughing because my stomach was that fucking sore, you know what I mean? It was like going to end up fucking cramping up in the knots. Just a great fucking, it just turned a great situation, like a fucking horrible, heinous situation into one that you'll remember forever kind of thing, you know what I mean? And then the fucking post come in and they go, right, can we have, right, me and Karen got took it. And they were asking us questions about another case that we were telling them, fuck you, you're not getting your answers kind of thing. We need to give them an answer on it. We go back through and they're like, right, he's off free to go, and we all start bouncing and they go, oh, apart from you, and he stopped Bobby. And we're like, what the fuck's going on? Oh, he's getting done with assault. What do you mean assault? You know what I mean? Mate, Bobby's fucking no touched him. Right, what's happened is they went to the fucking video, right, and they've stopped at a certain point where it looks like Bobby's got his horn further up than he actually has. Bobby's only got his horn on his t-shirt, like down at his chest, you know what I mean? But this one photo makes it look like it's up by his neck. But there's like fucking 10 horns on him. I've got my horns on him. Big Carol had his horns on him. youngster had his hands on him. Karen had her hands on him. We all had our hands on him basically, you know what I mean? He wasn't getting away. We just picked Bobby out the crowd, man, and fucking done Bobby with assault, you know what I mean? So after like fucking 3 hours of waiting to give statements, Big Bobby gets fucking lifted, shipped across to one of the other jails and held for 6 hours, 7 hours before he got charged, and then he was released on an undertaking that night, I think. But like that's Police Scotland bastardising the law again, you know what I mean? Just to fuck with the Wolfpack. That was like really at the start when they were started putting their belt on their neck, you know what I mean? Like, I was already feeling a bit of pressure after him, you know what I mean? And then Bobby got to jail that day, you know what I'm talking about? But the guy that's made like the threats to my life, like there's two, right? But one's made threats to my life. I wasn't on this thing. He's lucky I wasn't on this thing. Lucky Bobby wasn't on this thing. He's lucky a lot of us weren't on this thing, you know what I mean? We were racing to get there. Me and the youngster and William were racing to get there, and if we'd go there, I'd have gave my fucking reason to put a threat out my life, you know what I mean? But anyway, that's the way things go. So again in the group chat, like we're sitting there talking and all, and like I remember the day we were remanded, you know what I mean, for the incident in the bus station. We're doing the cells, right, and me, fucking Marson, Big Marson, the Polish boy, the youngster, and Karen were on the cells. Karen was like a way down because she was on, and we were way up at the top end. I changed certain lyrics, Rangers songs, right, and I started belting them up. But I'm changing them to fit Wolfpack, you know what I'm talking about? And like, at one point, I was singing Scotland's Gallant Fear, right, and like, see as I was doing it, the boys didn't know the lyrics also because they weren't Rangers fans, and they didn't know what lyrics I was changing. But they were joining in the chorus, oh, 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 you know what I mean? They were all joining in the chorus, it was brilliant, right? And you got Big Marson shouting, Marston's next door to me, in the cell next to me, youngsters at a crossface. Big Marson shouting, Pedo, Pedo, like he usually does, right? And the wee man starts and all he's shouting, Pedo. Next minute all the other boys are shouting, Pedo, and this one guy shouts, here, I'm not a fucking pedo. Say it again and I'll get, and he named this name in Edinburgh to fucking shoot you. And we are like, what the fuck, where'd that come from, you know what I mean? Pedo! You're fucking nonsense, you know what I mean? Just started getting it thinking. So, like, we got the stair, I know we're remanded. I'm talking about, it was like, every cunt had left the building, man. We're still sitting there. My lawyer tells us they're waiting on a special prosecutor coming down to hear your case, to make sure you're remanded, Gordon, so you're going to get remanded. I went, cool. But I was worried about it. I was hoping like the wee man would go out, and I was hoping that Marson would go out because he had a holiday coming up in 5 days. I was hoping Karen would go out for obvious reasons. But like I knew like my loved ones out here would like do their thing, you know what I mean? Like what they've always done. So we all got a stair, we all get remanded, we all come down the stair. And they thought they broke us, you know what I'm talking about? They must have thought, right, we broke them, they'll be down there fucking gutted. We went down there and we were just fucking having banter. Fucking every cunt, right? The wee man was first time remanded. Karen was first time remanded. And Martin was first time remanded. Not one person had a look of fear on their face. Not one person had a tear in their eye. They were all proud of their actions. They were proud to be wolves. You know what I mean? And that's something that stuck with me to this day as well. You know what I mean? But I'm in the jail now, right? So we're up in Stockton. Martin gets into a fight in the fucking cells, the sheriff court cells, with a boy. It was there nothing, right? But you know, in the fucking situations, things become big things, you know what I mean? Big Martin basically fucking tilt the screws, get this boy out before I twist his neck off, you know what I mean? We took the boy out and all that, right? And the boy ended up to be brand new. He ended up the stair with me, he was brand new. But they wouldn't put Martin up the stair. Like, you go in Stockton, you go Glenesk 1, Glenesk 2, Glenesk 3. That's the remand halls. Now, I was up in 3, that's the jungle. That's where like all the shit happens. 2 is more laid back, and 1 is like fucking, I don't know, man. I hardly ever saw any cunt in it, 1, you know what I mean? But I got the stair, and then Martin comes. About 4 days later, the boy that he'd been fighting with had shipped out to Adderall, so Big Martin, all I hear is, Gordon! I'm like, that's fucking Martin. But there's another couple of Polish boys that I'd been talking to, so I wasn't sure. And I heard that again, Gordon! And I looked at myself, I should fuck Big Martin, man. It was what a fucking joy to see him, you know what I mean? Our network out with each other and all that. He's got his Wolfpack t-shirt on, hasn't he? He done that entire remand, like the 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks that we were in. He done that full fucking time with his Wolfpack t-shirt on and rocking it, you know what I mean? I had up my wee, like now, like on your window, now like on your cell door, you've got a wee window for the screws to look into. I had put a bit of paper there with the writing, Head Office of Wolfpack Hunters UK. Know what I mean? So like when the screws lifted to your arch, that's what they'd seen. Just fucking, it's just fucking fun and games, isn't it? But what you don't realise is it's no fun and games, right? It's fun and games because you're trying to get through it, right? But your loved ones are outside, not talking about. And again, that's where the Wolfpack really stepped up and showed that what a fucking family we are, right? I had Christopher drove from West Lothian all the way to Glasgow, picked up my wee man, brought him all the way through to Stockton for a visit, a half-hour visit, you know what I mean? He done all this for half an hour, so my wee guy could get half an hour with his dad. Heartbreaking to watch him walk away, you know what I mean? But then they took him back, him and his daughters and that made the wee man his dinner and all that, you know what I mean? And then they took him back to my girlfriend who had been watching John, and like just pure, she was outstanding with him, you know what I mean? Like she always somebody I can count on. I'm talking about, that's how I was able to do the things I was able to do, because I knew I had somebody there that would protect my youngster, you know what I mean? But his birthday rolled on October the 3rd. I woke up that morning and I fucking wanted to greet, you know what I mean? Like, I had presents for him in the cupboard, you know what I mean? Like fucking things that he'd asked for. fucking wanted to greet, you know what I mean? Because I hadn't go out and go to the rest of the stuff, you know, and it was like, I was thinking, how can I not be with my boy in his birthday, you know what I mean? Like, why did I have to take this fucking fight on? Like, why did the Crown feel they need to fucking remand somebody that's wanting to catch, like, sexual fucking deviants and fucking child predators and all that? I don't know why the Crown had such a hard on, right? But anyway, I'm missing my son's birthday, you know what I mean? I phone him and all that. He's at school, so I phone later, I talk to him. He's brand new. Do you know what the Wolf Pack done? My missus was working, so Oliver, Kelly, Williams' missus, all got together, Claire and I think, all got together. They grabbed the wee man, they took him to fucking Pizza Hut, bought him like a big fucking slap up birthday meal, know what I mean? Like fucking, you know, like one of the birthday things you do down there, done that with him down in Pizza Hut, and they'd all bought him big fucking toys and all that, know what I mean? Oliver had spent a fortune on like, it was a games console, know what I mean? But it was like, do you know what, it was like, it just showed what beautiful fucking people I had on my team. It showed that we truly were a family that could rely on each other when the times were hard. And see the people that I'm talking about now, they're still on the team now. They're still, I call them spine members. Like, there's a spine that runs in the team, and your Christophers and your Bobbies and your Olivers and all that, they're all the spine of the team. Without them there isn't a team, you know what I mean? Because we are so loyal to each other. See now, I'm obviously banned for the Wolfpack, so I don't know like what's going on, but I do hear that family feeling's back. I do hear that it's a better team, you know what I mean? So I think you guys better get ready to get used to being sat in front of your telly every second or third night again, because I really think the Wolfpack are going to be back and back really fucking hard, you know what I mean? Because for what I'm hearing, like just certain people is that family unit's back, you know what I mean? That feeling's back, you know what I mean? And it's time to go. So on that note, it is time to go, because you'll be sick and fucking tired of looking at these stairs and look, these fucking windies, you know what I mean? I'm sick of fucking seeing them, and that bastard light goes on and off every fucking 2 seconds, you know what I mean? It's a pain in the arse. But once I get these stupid fucking conditions removed, I can fucking do proper videos, you know what I mean? But until then, just keep watching, guys, right? And like fucking try and subscribe and share and all that, right? And we'll try and build this up, you know what I mean? And we can make it a platform to get our voice across, you know what I mean? One love, people. God bless you all.